And we are back. So, last we left off, the party has found themselves within the Shrieking Forest and had, I'm not going to say it was Moog's fault. I'm going to say it was just people in general making some, just didn't have luck on their side. Had some bad rolls and got lost in the woods trying to flee from the
really,
ethereal, broad-jaw soldiers. You managed to get away from them, and you did manage to bypass a couple other hazards that you could have easily fallen into. However, as a strange darkness creeped in on the party, snuffing out most of the light around them and really oppressing them with the unnatural kind of fog and mists of the forest, you decided to eventually bed down for the night as you were approaching the verge of exhaustion. During this rest, there was a conversation had about possible treachery within Brunwood. And then a song was heard. A sinuous song that called out to the party. Ironically, well, not so ironically, Zune and Velree managed to pass the call of the Banshee that was calling everyone to it for nefarious purposes. As Rogar failed and began to walk out into the woods, Trist also failed, but as he stood up, he blinked out of existence and was taken to a different place, a different time, a different reality altogether, one where a more devilish version of himself was present. A familiar tiefling sight that had him ambush another adventurer in a bedroom who just got done having his way with a decently, muscular hobgoblin man.
Best time to ambush somebody.
And fried Zune. And then instructed him to plunge his hand into his chest and rip his heart out, which Tristan Varel obliged. Doing so with magical means, Kalimad Zune, and then handed the heart over to the devil Trist, who took it.
I don't like it, but I can respect it.
And then told him that he was a good dog and he'd be seeing more of him. And he was off to the races. As he was sent back to the woods, all of you getting to experience not only the Banshee's cry, which all of you passed, thank God, but also two Broadjaw soldiers that were possessed by ghosts, as it turns out, as Rogar knocked one unconscious and that ghost was just sitting there in its presence. The ghost didn't get turns to invade the party members. I'm very upset about that. That would have been a good one. I was waiting for it to happen, but it did not. And as we are sitting there, you're currently in a clearing away from the mist. It has actually, with the dissipation of the ghosts and the Banshee, the mists have closed back into that 10-foot radius around Velree, because Velree currently has the sensor.
I'm going to head over to Velree, or whoever has the sensor. Mm-hmm. And Trist is nowhere to be seen. I saw him poof out of existence, right?
He's okay. As the mist would close back in, he's probably at the edge. Him and Moog are at the edge. Him and Moog
so he's visible, or he was visible.
He was, and now Moog and Trist are actually lost in the mist right now.
Okay.
Help me.
Shit.
Hello.
So, I've successfully made it to Velree. I guess it wasn't very far.
Oh yeah. You and you, Rogar, and Velree are kind of towards the center. Yes.
And
Trist and Moog are blind, and they're kind of like stumbling around in the mist.
They have great survival. It'll be fine.
Help me.
What about the individuals that were knocked unconscious? Were they knocked away from Trist and Moog, opposite direction?
They were the opposite direction.
Well,
you're gonna have to make a choice here, Zune.
I'm going to go back for our party.
Okay.
And then hopefully we can go back and get these other guys.
Okay. Yeah. So Velree's sticking with the two of you. You turn around and begin to move backwards. You do see, in just a second, you move forward, and Tristan Moog, or the mist is dissipated, and you're with the rest of your party at this point.
Oh, God. Cuss, what's happening? Did you guys fight?
Did I see him disappear?
Yes, you did. You had a very high perception roll.
Has he communicated to us that he does this?
No one ever sees this.
No one.
I think
he just disappears.
He did talk about it once, I think.
I think he did because he was gone for half a month with old Trist. So
yeah.
So, been anywhere interesting, Trist?
Yeah, you could say that. What about you? What did you guys just get up to? Don't look at that. Wipe that off real quick.
Some spirits.
Spirits. Yeah. Well, I saw you walking off like you were all hypnotized. I guess they took care of that.
Yeah.
I came to, and some bugbears were attacking. So I punched them.
Well, bugbears, you punched them. Well,
let's go find those bugbears, by the way, and make sure they're not. Like,
they were actual They were actual bugbears, not ghosts. Not like the ones that shot us a bunch of times earlier.
They appeared to be possessed.
Yeah. They made it this far.
Yeah, we're gonna try to go find those.
Try to go find them at this point. You turn around. You're gonna move in the direction that you think they are.
Yeah.
As you move forward, the mist slowly clear, and you find two bodies.
Are they dead?
Do a medicine check.
Somebody can give me a medicine check.
Who has highest medicine check? I have a +4.
Not me. Yeah, not me.
Okay, I guess I'll be doing medicine check.
You want Velree to do the medicine check?
No, I'll do it. 19.
19.
Are they?
Zune, you kind of get down low, and you go to the first one.
Please
lean
don't
down.
spit blood at me and attack me.
He's super dead. First guy's dead.
Okay.
You're like, oh shit, that's not good. Go to the
You got him, guys.
You go to the second guy. Maybe it was the conversation you had, and I was rolling death saves for him. And he might have just died. You go to the second guy. He's alive. He's not conscious, but he's stable.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and slap him with a low-level heal.
Just gonna wake him up.
Yeah, and hope that this doesn't bite me in the ass. And he's not like bleeding out of his every orifice like the sick people, right?
He doesn't appear to look like he is afflicted, no.
Oh, thank God. And yeah, let me go ahead and do something I'm probably going to regret. Let's just do a basic cure wounds.
Okay.
Very basic. Okay, 6 points.
6 points of healing. Who are you?
I need you to calm down right now. Everything's fine. We are friends.
He's like
we have just saved you from possession. Trying to persuade him. Calm down.
He stands up. He's looking for his weapon. He can't find it.
Momentary stasis.
Okay.
Don't move.
What is the save?
17 con.
Was con? He passed. I'm sorry.
I mean, as a broad jaw, would he listen to me?
He's a broad jaw.
All right.
He doesn't have a high save, but I rolled a 14, and he's got a plus.
Go for it, Mo.
He's got a +3, so he just makes it.
Speak to your man.
Oh,
Speak, Moog.
He's like, oh, try to put that magic on me?
No, hey.
The fuck?
Listen here. You know who I am?
Are we in the forest?
We're in the forest. Do you know who I am?
I'll kill you, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
You're probably one of those fucking nightmares. I've heard about this shit.
I draw my crossbow straight up to his throat.
This isn't real.
What is your name?
You draw your crossbow, Mo.
Yeah, he's
gonna lunge forward, Mo. He's gonna lunge forward. And he's gonna try to wrestle it out of your grasp.
Oh, is he?
Yes. I need you to make a strength check.
Oh, not a save, just a check.
Nope. He has a 10-foot reach, just like you, Moog. He reaches forward,
grab a natural 20.
It's a dirty 20, but it's more than him. He's at disadvantage right now. And he reaches forward, and you rip it away from him. He slowly begins to raise his arms. If you're gonna do it fast.
What is your name?
Call me Lilac.
All right, Lilac.
You know
who I am?
Lilac. Lilac with an AW. Lilac.
Do you know who I am?
Very pretty name.
It's not a pretty name. It's Lilac.
Well, anyway,
whatever.
It's Mo. I'm Mo. Broadjaw.
No, I know who you are.
All right then. Why are you acting like this out here?
Well, because we're in the damn forest. I was guarding the gate.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was guarding the gate, and Greywood came up to me and told me he was relieving me. Next thing I know, I'm out here.
Greywood, huh? Was it the end of your shift?
Other body? That Greywood?
No. Sure. I mean, you are Mo Broadjaw, right?
Mo Broadjaw, yeah, that's right.
You sure?
Last time I checked.
I think so.
Do an insight on this guy and how he's reacting to Moog.
Give me an insight check.
Does he seem like he's like, yay, Moog, or is he like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy the first chance I get, Moog?
Give me an insight check.
That's a 29.
Fuck.
29. He looks highly suspicious of all of you. He does not think that you are what you seem. You guys have heard stories. Trist, in fact, had researched some of this, that one of the superstitions is that there's illusions and nightmares and things in the forest. He thinks that you guys are some kind of illusion. Currently, he doesn't know what's going on.
I want to ask him about his relief. Was it the end of his watch?
No, it wasn't the end of the watch, but we're getting close to the end of our shift, and for some reason, the warlord's guard came and relieved me.
Greywood or who?
Dren Greywood.
When was your shift? What day was your shift? Was it the day of the Blue Blossom Festival?
Are you telling me it's not the same day?
It is not the same day.
It's not the same day, son.
He's starting to have a little panic attack, kind of seeking in.
You're okay now. You were possessed.
We take this conversation back over to the
bonfire. Come, hang with us. Come with us. We'll take care of you.
All right. What?
Gather your things.
Yeah, he reaches down. He looks down at the dead guy. He's like,
whatever you need. No one's gonna judge you.
What happened to him?
He did not survive his possession.
Velree is what happened to him.
We did our best to take the ghost.
Velree looks at him and her eyes turn black.
That's on par.
He reaches down.
She saved y'all the best she could.
He grabs his kind of long sword and kind of like sheathes it.
Yeah, step
and
away.
He walks back with the rest of you.
Okay.
That's a smart choice, friend. And this would be a good opportunity. Well, maybe not right now, but if Tristan and anyone had questions about what's been happening at the gate.
Yeah. So you said the Warlord's guard came to relieve you?
Yeah, Master Dren came and said that we needed to change early, and that something with the festival. And next thing you know, I woke up here. I don't know what happened.
Okay, and Master Dren, refresh my memory. This is the brother of the future wife of the warlord?
It is.
That guy? Yeah.
The same guy that
My girlfriend's brother.
You know, the guy that hates Moog intently.
Unwarrantedly.
You pine after his sister. He hates you. Let's be honest, Moog.
Well, that's fair.
I mean, that's fair.
And this was the night that we ran into the infected in the field, yeah?
It was. And Moog, stuff starting to get put together, and you realize, where was the warlord's bodyguard when he got infected? He wasn't in the chambers. I don't know. It's weird.
And as freshly infected as they were,
yeah, it's very strange.
The timing is starting to.
That open window.
Yeah.
I wonder, who could have snuck into someone's room and opened the window? I don't know.
And that was the same night that we found the aunt. Yeah, my aunt.
Yes, it was.
Perhaps she infected Buzz and Grandpa. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting indeed.
The family tree gets a little convoluted here.
Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping up, but okay, so I'm curious. It takes what? They said 5 minutes before you get infected, before you go completely berserk. And you're saying that, well, I guess you haven't told us any of this, so we don't know this stuff yet, so I'm not going to go down that path. We don't know that Grandpa was infected or any of the other things, right? Was any of that ever communicated to us?
He was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Moog told you that both Buzz and the Warlord were infected.
We don't know this guy very well. I'm not going to communicate any of this in front of him. All right. So, okay.
Well, all right. What, are we going back? I don't know where the hell I am.
Yeah.
You're with us.
Really, yeah.
We've got to rest up a little more. And
we don't know where we are either.
We gotta head our way out of here. Something more's going on than they gotta. You can see, not what a broad job that we're gonna look like, but this is much more pressing than finding the cure for whatever this is. We can put that on the back burner. We got to get back to the gate. We got to get back to the castle.
I'm pretty sure that they need me at the gate. If something happened, you're telling me something happened.
You're gonna wanna go on your own now.
No, I'm going with you, but I think we should head back to town.
Okay, do you know which direction?
I was hoping you knew.
Yeah. Well,
okay, we don't. So the rest of us need to rest up for a little bit, and then we can go back to the gate or just wander blindly and aimlessly until we all get killed. But until that happens, let's just rest up first.
He sits down quietly, kind of looks around.
I'm just gonna start playing some music because fuck it. Oh, throwing more logs on the fire, of course. Keeping this blaze.
For a few moments.
Inquire of him about what do you know? What do you know about the Red Death going around?
I mean, it's out here. It's out here in the woods.
I'm not talking about the woods. I'm talking about home.
Yeah,
they run around and infected.
It's spread in the Brunwood. When?
You haven't seen it? You ain't heard it?
No, I was guarding the gate, and next thing I realize I'm in here.
So that night of the Blue Blossom Festival.
Yes.
Yeah, that you were relieved. That's the last thing you remembered before.
I was being relieved. Yes.
Gotcha. Yes. So that night in particular, we got into a dust up with several of our clan folk who had been infected.
It was contained.
We contained it, but
okay.
Biz seems to think that it's going around now. She asked me not to talk to folks about that, but given where things might go, that'd be irresponsible of someone who might one day need to lead this fair village, and so you haven't heard anything about it.
You're gonna lead us.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Are you nodding, Trist? the whole time? You're like,
you want the long arm? You want the long arms to take over?
Obviously not, but
that's what I'm saying.
Insight check. Does he actually?
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Might be the next in line on this family tree.
I know, right? All right, 19.
19. So you get the feeling that as he's looking at Moog, it's not so much that he is
disbelief more than disrespect.
Yeah, it's not so much that he doesn't like Moog. It's just that you get a sense that perhaps he just doesn't approve of Moog. Well, I figured somebody that's sticks around would probably take over.
Well, whether that comes to pass, whatever the point is right now, I don't trust the leadership that we have.
You are our lord, and I am your vassal, so I will serve you.
And how many more gods can there be to kill Moog? I mean, you've already killed one. I think that
we're not keeping tally on how many gods I've killed, giants I slew, or whores that I have put down, with of course the help of this crew here.
Excuse me?
Of course you have, Moog.
Stayed out of the district.
Lord Moog, I'm gonna. If you don't mind, I'm gonna get some rest. I'm not feeling very well.
I highly recommend some rest for all of us.
He just kind of turns his back.
Before he does that, I would like to point out the flowers he needs to avoid.
Thank you.
Just kind of heads up. Don't get near that.
He just kind of turns around and he kind of lays down and is unconscious within moments.
Well,
you guys get a long rest.
Moog, I'm sorry about your girlfriend.
If you took yours early, you don't get it now.
I don't get a second one.
You don't get a second one.
It's fine. It's worth it to have spell slots for the fight.
Okay. I will give Velree a long rest. She doesn't need anything.
Moog is resting too now, right?
Yeah, he get a long rest.
And Rogar?
Yeah, we're like finishing the rest, so you guys are everyone's good.
Emberfell, the only setting where level 10 adventurers can't boast about their deeds and be believed.
I know. All right. While they're sleeping, I'm going to pull Triss to the side and be like, okay, so level with me. What are your thoughts now knowing this? And then after this, I want to talk to you about where you keep disappearing to. Is it still that old man?
I mean, first we got to get back to the path, but I still think Biz.
I think the path isn't going to go anywhere. But yeah.
Well, I mean, he wants to go back to the gate, so. I mean, if we go back to the gate, then we can keep tabs on Biz.
Didn't we? I'm kind of forgetting why we even came out here in the first place.
Well, we're supposed to go find the lone tree. I think that's what it was called.
Just to cure. No.
Trying to find a cure.
Yes.
Just smoke, though. I felt like we were coming out here to try to find a way to stop.
No, that was part of it. Yeah.
There's also a
Red Death was
ritual book lost out here.
Yeah. I don't know.
But we are lost out here.
Now we are lost out here too.
Indeed.
So how can you make Waitley fly above the mist and find a way out of here?
I mean, I wish I could try, but it only works within so many feet. Roughly 100 feet, I believe.
Well, maybe if he can go 100 feet up, he can look around at least and see which direction we need to move in.
I mean, and I give it a shot.
Hopefully, I don't know how high the mist goes, but
that's one of these trees are pretty big. This mist is all over the place. But I said, poof! Here comes. I think he was a raven last time.
Owl.
He wasn't a cat.
Made him an octopus at one point.
He was an owl when he got fried by the guy whose armor I'm wearing.
He was an octopus after that. He turned into an octopus when you were going after the Sally Saltmouth.
Sally Saltmouth.
So That's the last one I remember. Is an octopus. It's been a long time ago.
Yeah, so he's a raven now.
Oh no, he was a cat last because we were walking through the tunnels and the little cat was walking along and looking around.
Made him a cat.
Oof, he's a raven.
He's a raven now. It doesn't matter. He doesn't like it. He's upset.
Yeah, I know. I'll send him up.
Okay, you send him up.
Wait, do a thing.
100 feet. Straight up.
Straight up.
There's mist. You get up to the 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet. Nothing but mist.
Oh, shit.
Then I lose contact with them. Bring him back down.
It comes back down.
Yeah, Zune, it's nothing but mist up there. We're not gonna.
That's great.
Unless someone can fly themselves.
Well,
Guy with his wings.
I could dimension door myself 500 feet straight up and then dimension door myself 500 feet down.
Sure, we could try it.
I'm going to try it.
Are you?
I think I am.
You're going to dimension door right now?
Oh, God, maybe not.
No, are you going to?
I don't like how you said that. Yeah.
I'm asking.
No, you're scaring me. Hang on, let me try something else.
Yeah, soon, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Velree's like, what the fuck are we doing? Let's go.
Well, I'm thinking.
She has the sensor still, which, by the way, the sensor begins to.
Yeah, we had two uses of that.
Smolder down. The mist is closing in on all of you at this point.
Whoever lights the other one.
Yeah, I might have to light that up.
You gonna light the other one?
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit. You get it in. When you light the next one, Rogar, there's almost like a wave of the mist is pushed away, and it reverts back to its 30-foot radius.
Well,
Rogar.
Yes.
Well, you just did that. Why don't I get perception checks from everybody?
Okay.
Including Velree.
God damn.
Perception.
Perception.
Not very perceptive right now.
Velree's very perceptive. Rogar's doing pretty good too. Zune and Moog. All right. Pretty much everybody except for Zune and Trist. So Rogar, Velree, and Moog. As the mist kind of spread away, you see a small flower. It's purple, and as the mist pulls away, it kind of like sits up slightly and opens, and it's luminescent. It just gives off a faint glow. And as it does, Rogar, you see further down, dimly in the mist. Well, actually, Velree would be the one that sees this with the 20. Dimly, maybe you're not sure of the distance. There's another dim purple glow in the distance.
She points this out to us, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Unless someone has a better direction.
Teleportation circle, but
you could try it.
I could try it, but you would have to tell me where, because I have to have predetermined areas that I can go.
If we can see it in the mist, I'd say we just walk, unless you just want to teleport.
I just mean, we don't know where the purple flower's leading us, but we can assume. Why not?
True.
I mean, at the end of the purple flowers, we can teleport later.
It's true.
Yeah, sure. Teleporting is not going to be an issue.
Sometimes nature provides a sign for us.
Sure.
Interesting.
I'm gonna wake up the dude if he's not awake yet.
He's awake. He's already
Okay.
up and at him. He's got his sword sheathed. He's cleaned off some of his armor, a little bit of the blood. Tried to bandage himself a little bit as best he can.
So he's a broadjaw man.
He's a soldier, yes.
He's not like a military soldier guy.
He would be a broadjaw clansman. He'd be like their version of soldiers.
He's not like Iron Legion type.
No, he doesn't work for the dynasty. He works for broadjaw.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
All right.
Can't wait for Zoom to get her hands on him.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take the lead, Lord Moog?
Oh yeah, we'll walk side by side, come to the front. You and I.
I'll walk with you.
He kind of looks down at you, Moog. He's about Moog's height. I mean, he looks down at Zoom.
What?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I was like, God, how big is he?
It's like if he looks down at me, I was like, "Fuck yeah, no, you're going to take the lead, bro."
He looks down. He looks down at Zoom. He's close to 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Bat my eyes.
He's a large soldier with a
Smelly
he's got a very prominent jaw with large tusks. He's
This is
very
fun.
hairy.
Smelly.
I've seen weirder things.
Okay.
Okay.
As he's walking next to Moog. Got strange companions, sir.
What do I have to roll?
Those are some
For
really-
what? For what, Zoom?
Flirting with him. For flirting
Persuasion.
successfully with him. Just persuasion.
Indomitable.
Give me a persuasion test, Zoom.
Hey there. Hey, good looking. 22.
22. Okay.
What you got cooking?
He just kind of looks down at you. Just kind of shrugs his shoulders and keeps walking with Moog.
Perfect.
He's not into elves.
That's not a no, though.
It's not a no.
It's not a no. It's not
Not
a
a
yes.
no.
It's not a no. We're gonna
No.
talk.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Tell me about yourself.
So
How big were these flowers, by the way?
they're normal size, like maybe like 8 inches off the ground, small.
Okay.
Did you guys want to investigate that?
Yeah, I kind of want to take a closer look.
Okay. Somebody give me a nature roll.
Probably Zoom or Trist,
I
probably.
think Trist was the guy that gave us the last one.
I'm a
21.
+3 with nature.
21.
Oh, nice.
Trist, you kind of come down to it, and while you're not an expert in like
Botany.
plants, botany, yeah, that kind of thing, you can tell, at least by looking at it, it doesn't appear to be hazardous in any way. It does have a faint aura of magic about it, though.
Well, how far away was the second one?
Are you guys gonna start walking towards the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see the faint glow even in past your mist barrier. It's just a little tiny dot. And you all begin to move in that direction. It's about 100 feet. And then the flower comes into view. And as it does, it gets a little bit brighter. And you see another 100 feet off to you're 3 o'clock. There's another purple glow.
All right.
And you slowly begin to follow this trail of these glowing flowers until you see up ahead that the mists are receding in a wide area as your kind of barrier comes into contact with another. And what you see is you see a line of trees. They appear to be blue blossoms, extremely large, extremely old, very tall, and the mists are not getting close to them. They almost have a natural barrier about them, as if They can't encroach much further into their vicinity. You see light emanating from their petals that pierces into the unnatural darkness of the wood. You also see that there is a torii gate off to your right, maybe 50, 60 feet or so. It's not as large as the one you saw before, but it is a similar style. It's maybe 15, 20 feet tall, off to your right. And there are ropes, thick knotted ropes that are wrapped from the torii gate, and they crisscross through the edge of these blue blossom trees that you lose off. They appear to make some kind of barrier around this grove of blue blossom trees. And it's a very large area. You guys can't see both ends. And there are just ropes with talismans and small bones and little bells, like chimes, kind of laced into all of them that are just in almost like not necessarily a pattern, but they're between all of the trees and around the edges of this grove. Almost like, I'm not going to say tripwires, but similar, just kind of all different angles.
Great. Noisemakers. Mm.
I mean, I don't know, but I think we might have found it. It is a grove.
Something got sick of us floundering in the woods. I think this is a sign.
What's your passive perception, Trist?
Perception's a 20.
900.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
No. Trist, you would notice on one of the talismans, if you guys are going to get at least somewhat within range, one of the talismans, you see some of them are bigger than the others, but they all have a similar marking on them, and it looks like 4 diagonal slashes into like these pieces of wood.
Big.
They all have it just looks like it's a routine. It looks like some kind of symbol.
Is it like the ghost walker slicing
you
their
could
faces?
give me a religion check if you'd like. Anybody that knows anything about the dynasty, which would probably be Moog, Trist, maybe Zoom.
No, I can do a religion check, but it's not great.
That's fine.
21.
Go ahead and do it. 16 for Moog, 4 for Zoom. It makes sense that Zoom would roll a natural
one. I don't know what the hell this is.
You're like, oh yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard any stories about this.
These are fucked up talismans.
And Mo, you both recognize the symbol. It is in fact the symbol of Belus, father of beasts, a god of nature and the hunt.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
No, I was just thinking, I'm wondering now if Rogar accidentally killed one of the ghost walkers and if they're druids. But I wouldn't know this in character. It's fine. We didn't know any better and they shouldn't have come at us like that. So
Cameron, you're all alone.
Are you guys approaching the woods or are you going to move towards the gate? What are you guys going to do?
We should go towards the gate.
I'm assuming you head towards the gate. Yeah.
As you move towards the torii gate, you see that there are 2 braziers, small, sitting outside the gate. They are burning a foul-smelling blue, almost like incense, and it looks eerily similar to the incense you were carrying.
Any extra of it laying around, like a pile of it, maybe?
Stick a torch in it.
Not that you can see.
Damn.
Bullshit.
are there any go ahead. I was gonna say, are there any signs of those people hiding up on top of the torii gate? Can we see
You give me a
their
perception check.
footsteps?
You guys can give me perception tests if you'd like.
I'm just a little antsy about all this. That's an 18. I mean, they would be able to smoke me, probably, on their hiding.
Velree got a 24.
Damn, Velree.
Velree's looking around. Velree feels very confident that nobody is watching you.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think the grove we're looking for, right? So where's the oldest tree in this grove?
There's also supposed to be an
Let's take a
elven
look.
temple.
Is there? Do we see the temple? Do we see anything?
You don't see anything. Are you guys moving through the gate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we will, yeah.
Yeah.
Begin to walk forward. Lawak looks a little fidgety towards the back of the group. He's clutching at his blade as you guys begin to step forward. Now, remember, it's extremely dark out here. Very dark. Even without the mist, it's just oppressively dark. Who's the first one to step through the gate?
Rogar.
Rogar.
Okay.
Rogar, you take a step through, and as soon as your leg passes through the gate and you step through, there is brightness. Immediately, bright as day. You're like, it takes a second. You're like, ah. The rest of you follow suit as you come through. You're probably shielding your eyes. Your eyes have gotten used to the low light, and you take a second to blink, and you see a not just it's not just a grove of trees. You see a world within, bright with daylight, a beautiful grove of these ancient-looking blue blossom, but also bamboo and some smaller ferns, just like a grove of trees that can be seen. They all appear to be thriving, lacking more of the grayish and withered aspect of the rest of the forest so far. Off in the distance, you hear the thudding of a water catcher, a little thunk.
Heading that way.
And there appears to be a natural path, wide enough for maybe like a cart or so, that is lined with roots and small purple flowers that are all, while not glowing, they all look very similar to the ones you followed.
Oh, the road, I guess.
Yeah.
Begin to follow the road, looking around. As you look behind Rogar towards the gate you pass through, there is just oppressive darkness on the other side of the gate. And there
We on
appears to
top
be...
of like a. Sorry, are we on top of like a hill?
You are
Is
up
this
on
on top of a hill?
you are up on a plateau, but as you look up, Rogar, you see that there is darkness above, and it comes at like almost as if there is some kind of almost like a dome around this grove of daylight that is being cast. Who knows what's happening here? Like either extremes acts of magic or divinity. You're not sure. As you begin to move forward. Yeah, yes, Rogar?
I was just gonna say we can't see out like above the
No.
forest or anything. Okay.
You cannot. No. Well, I mean, you see sky, but then you see darkness. You don't see. You could see the treetops up there. You could see
It's like
light filtering through the treetops.
Is it artificial? Is it?
I mean, how would Rogar know?
Wow, I know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
Making our way.
You guys are moving forward. As you move forward, you find a. Where was I at? Okay. You find a small wooden hovel in the distance. It looks more grown than built, with a vine roof resembling thatch at the center. You can tell that there's a large hole open to the air at the top of the structure, and it appears to be just a singular structure. There is a lush garden of herbs and a small spring running through the path that you were taking right next to the structure. A bridge has formed, leading the path over the spring to the hovel, and it appears to be made of twisting roots and rocks, allowing egress to the hovel.
Heading along.
Oh, heading towards it.
All right.
Checking for traps. Checking for traps.
Are you guys moving stealthily? How are you guys doing this?
Yes.
Yeah, let's move stealthily.
Okay.
And
you guys give me some stealth rolls then.
17.
Not so much for Velree. So, let me get all of my stuff in order. All right. Okay. They can just keep coming in. There we go. All right. So 17, 18, 13 for Velree, 12 for Rogar. Okay. So let's see here. As you begin to move forward, you watch as you approach the hovel, as you approach the small bridge. Triss, what's your passive again? 20, right?
20.
You don't see any traps, Trist, as you're your pacification is very high as you're moving forward. However, as you guys approach the bridge, you're about to cross over. Trist, you sense movement on the fringes as two of the smaller trees, they're about maybe 6 or 7 feet tall. They look like they don't look quite as natural as the rest. They look like smaller blue blossom trees. They slowly uproot themselves. And you watch as you're the only one that sees this at first, as there's little holes in the center of the tree, and these blue eyes flick to life inside of the holes of the trees as they uproot themselves and begin to move forward. As the guardians have been activated, I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh shit, we gotta fight them? I was hoping they'd be friendly. We're gonna come to this sacred place and fuck it up.
Sounds. Checks
Moog.
out.
What do we got, Moog? 14? Okay. All right. Let's see here. Rogar. Because Trist kind of calls it out, he's like, "Watch out!" You get first. You get to act first in initiative order. The creatures that rip themselves free on the edges of the path. There's one on each side. As they rip themselves free, you watch as the limbs of the tree coalesce into 2 arms. One of them with a large wooden shield, just made out of it, and the other one forms into a large wooden club. And they appear to have a humanoid shape to their body. What would you like to do, Rogar?
I mean, they're like, are they charging towards us? They're running towards us?
It looks like they're aggressively moving towards the party.
Okay. Rogar will go into a rage. The inspiring presence.
Okay.
He'll buff Velree and Moog.
Of course, why not?
And he'll charge one of the treants or tree people.
Whatever they are.
Yes.
Okay. One of the guardians. You charge.
Yes.
You charge one. Go ahead and make your attack rolls if you'd like.
Recklessly.
All right.
First one's gonna be Great Weapon Master.
Sure. Why not?
See.
Why not?
Just gonna see. Not very good. That's a 13. No. Yeah, 13.
13. It brings the shield up and catches the sword before it penetrates. Pushes it back.
All right. This one's gonna be a regular old attack.
Okay.
20.
Lost confidence in it.
I did. Lost confidence.
Just a 20? Just a 20 hits. Just a 20 hits. And then you bring it down.
Low roll. That'll be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage as you slice into it. You watch as the damage does not do as much as you would hope.
Even magical damage? Impressive.
Even magical. As you
Impressive.
crunch in it, and it looks like the hardened exterior, it's much more hard than wood should be. And you press it in, and you're like, "Ugh," and then you pull back.
All right.
That
will be my turn. Yep.
Okay.
My turn.
It is now the Guardian's turn. This one is going to make 2 attacks against you, Rogar. You were reckless, correct?
I was.
Okay. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
Hits.
And a 12, which misses. So the first one hits for 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is considered magical, Rogar.
16. Okay.
Smacks you with its club. It comes in, and then it goes to hit again, and you manage to dodge the second blow. The other Guardian on the opposite side is going to charge into the midst of the party. There's 4 of you.
Oh, shit.
It's going to charge Zoom.
Thank God.
No.
Charges towards Zoom. It's slightly larger than you, Zoom. It looks like
just
a tree.
Slightly.
It does have, it's about
Like
6
a
feet
tree.
tall, so just a little bit taller than you. And it raises its kind of wooden club, and it's going to try to attack
Help
you.
me, God.
That's a 25 to hit,
That hurts.
and a 24 to hit.
A 24 hits.
Okay. 2 hits. The first one is going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's it. All
The
right.
second one is going to be 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Crack, crack.
Half my HP.
Cross
Can you
zooms
handle
like, just getting his ass
Fuck.
whooped right now. All right, it is Velree's turn.
that?
All right, Velree is going to immediately rage, and she's going to charge the one that is attacking Zoom.
Call
she's
me
gonna-
Vampire Mommy.
Vampire Mommy. Vampire Mommy is going to do her best here. All right, she's going to make 4 attacks. God, I've got to roll all these. Jesus. She'll go reckless because she always does. Thank God she rolled reckless because that would have been a natural 1, possibly. 27 hits. Stop doing that. Another 27 hits. A 19 hits. And a 23. All hit. So let's go and roll damage. First one, it's a +5, right?
Yes, +5.
+5, so that's 16. Jeez,
Max damage.
how does she roll so fucking high all the time? 16 reduced to 8, even with magical. It's going to be... let's see. So that's 11 reduced to 5. I've got to do all these at once.
Then max, man. That's DnD.
Yep. It's going to be a... ah, damn it, I rolled an attack. Damn it. Fuck. Another 5, and then what's the last one? Another 5. Damn, I rolled low on those. So that's additional 10 points of damage. Decent blows as Velree just starts ripping into it, savagely jumping across it, trying to get it away from Zoom. And that will be the end of her turn, which will then bring me to Moog Broadjaw. Is your turn.
All right. What are we fighting?
2 tree guardians that have sprung to life in the grove you're walking through.
Like in the Wizard of Oz, the trees just come to life.
What are you doing, Moog? God damn it.
I'm trying. Did we? We took a long rest after my gun jammed or no?
You take a little risk. You were. I will say that you were able to repair it. Yes.
Okay. Well, we're gonna use it.
Okay. Go ahead and use
trees, on these tree guardians.
Okay. Which one are you going to take aim at?
There's one hassling Zoom, right?
There is. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take aim at that one.
All right.
Nobody
Go ahead and make some attack rolls.
Yeah, nobody messes with Zoom. I'm gonna go sharpshooter.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, critical.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Let
Let
me
me get the automatic dice roll out of the way. So
pull a card for you.
Oh shit, that would have been a great damage roll though.
It's going to be double damage.
Well, let me actually roll these real quick. Standard critical. That's going to be 20 times 2, 40.
So 40 points reduced to 20 because
Okay, so
it
that's one
is
attack.
still resistant.
That's one attack.
All right.
Same.
Okay.
Sharpshooter. And we're going to add in one of our superiority die.
You get +2 as well. So.
Oh, +2, so that's 15. Just to go ahead and add in that dice, just to make sure. Oh, nice. Yeah. So 23 to hit.
That hits. Now, was that with your -5?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so that's max damage, 25 points.
25. Did you roll the gun?
No, he rolled
You rolled the.
He rolled the boomstick to hit, but then he rolled the damage for his crossbow.
They're both the same.
Well, you rolled the wrong damage, dude.
Oh, so
you rolled the wrong
need one
damage,
more.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You need another D10.
Yeah, rolled the. Yeah.
Another D10. Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
Trying to help you out.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. So that's another
20,
5.
so
that. So
30. So 15 points of
Plus
damage.
+2 points. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus another
so,
one. Got it.
16.
All right.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's 2 shots. Boom, boom.
Yeah, boom, boom. And I got
Rain
2
out.
more waiting for it.
Are you going to action surge?
Not right now.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
It's still standing. It's like it's slowly kind of beginning to teeter away. It looks like it's on its last legs.
Oh, it's going down. Yeah, last
Sweet.
limbs.
All right. Is that going to be it, Moog?
Yeah, that's all I've got. Yeah.
Okay. Tristan Varel, it is your turn.
We're gonna try to slow things down so it doesn't unload those multiple attacks on my people.
Okay.
Are the 2 trees within 40 feet of each other?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wisdom save. 19 is what it
That's a
needs to be.
fail for that one, and a 19, all right on the money for the second
son of
one.
a
So one
bitch.
passes, one fails. The one that's fighting Rogar failed,
Failed.
so it's
Okay.
slowed. The other one is passed.
The Zune tree is still at full force.
Yes, it is.
That's my turn.
All right, Zoom, it is your turn.
That's no luck. Did the guy that's with us, did he not get a?
I forgot. He's supposed to go right after Moog. You're right. He's going to draw his sword, and he's going to charge the creature that is fighting you. That's a miss. And that's a miss.
Disappointing.
Soldiers.
He's
Yeah.
a soldier. He's just a regular guy. As he runs forward with the sword, it's like, and it easily just kind of brings its shield up and deflects 2 blows. He's like,
So much.
damn it! He's just a regular guy. I'm sorry, Zoom. It is now your turn, Zoom.
Name's Lilac.
Happy anymore. So tell me about this bridge. This bridge is a very big bridge.
No, not very big. Maybe it's probably just a little 10-foot jaunt over this this small kind of like hot spring, well, not hot spring, small little stream that's running through the grove here.
There's a little hut to the side next to us.
It's not little. It's a decent size. It's across the bridge.
Okay.
On the other side of the bridge. That's where the hut is.
And they're not a bunch of treants over there, right?
No, you don't see Trents over there.
All
And these are not Trents, just so you know. Trents
Oh,
are
I'm sorry.
fucking huge. Trents are
not baby
gargantuan.
Trents.
No, you don't see any of those over there.
Half debating dimension dooring over there, but you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I kind of want to. I think I should.
That tree's gonna mess you up.
It's fine. You can't mess me up.
Can't
Not
miss
if I
it, huh?
dimension door. Yeah,
What,
I think
what are
I
you
will.
gonna do, Zoom?
If it's not very far, I'm going to dimension door to the other side of the bridge, and I'm
Okay.
going to take Tristan with me.
Oh shit!
Garble with Trist, you're like, ah!
Against his
Hey,
will.
friend.
Where am I going?
I can't against his will.
If you don't want to go, you can't go. It's up to you, Trist.
I would probably go because I wouldn't know what she was doing or what he was doing. He would just grab onto me.
Grabs onto you, and then as he kind of like strums a chord, there's a small rip in space and time. You guys all
Huge
see,
look of fear in Rogar's eye.
You all see a little bit of like these tendrils and eyes within as you briefly pass in between time and space, and you are shunted across the bridge. You appear out of harm's way.
There's some bardic inspiration on Rogar since he's handling one-on-one.
Give a little bardic inspiration to Rogar. Got it.
Rogar likes the 1v1.
And I skipped Trist. Trist, you were technically supposed to go before Zoom, but now it's your turn.
I did slow.
He cast slow.
Oh, that's right. You did cast slow. You're right. Okay. It is the top of the round. Rogar. It's your turn.
Reckless attack.
Remember Rogar. It's got a -2 to its AC. Great weapon master.
That's true.
Great Weapon Master?
This will be Great Weapon Master. That was one roll. I'll roll again.
Sure, yeah. Let's do it. Come on. Give it to him.
So 19.
That hits.
Oh, that's close. All right. 23 points of damage. Or sorry, 26 points of damage.
26. Okay, reduced to 13.
Yes.
It's still resistant.
Yep.
All right. Second attack.
Great Weapon Master once more.
You're like,
That will be 14 to hit.
She misses. Catches the second blow.
I use Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, do it.
Yes.
You better use it.
D8.
1d10. D10.
It's a D10 now.
D10. Roll it. Don't be a 1. 7.
That hits. Go and roll damage.
21. All right.
It looks like it's gonna catch, and then you slip aside.
Oh yeah.
24. 27.
27. Another 13.
Okay.
All right.
Still up.
It's still up. You jam it in the side. It's not making any like noise or anything.
I need to make a DC 17 Dexterity saving throw.
For
Cold breath attack.
Yes.
Cold breath. Okay. Dex
Yes.
save.
Dex save.
Please hate cold weather.
They do,
fails.
right?
It fails.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's roll high.
Yeah.
Only 10. 10 points of damage.
Points. 10 points of cold damage, which it does not resist. It just takes it.
That's what I'm talking about.
It goes kind of digs into it. You see little ice shards into its body.
Chill.
Oh my god. Is that it, Rogar?
What killed the dinosaurs?
Okay.
That is it, Rogar. The Ice Age.
All right. You all of you hear a voice ring out. That's enough. You hear it behind Tristan Zoom. You guys hear it behind you.
Oh.
And
Was it the voice of an old woman?
it was the voice of an elderly
God,
woman.
no.
Anthony
And-
loves a hag. He loves an old woman.
Oh,
he
of
loves
course.
a hag. God
And
damn it.
you watch as a spirit begins to form next to the rest of them. It's almost like blue, kind of like flickers of light kind of float out of the guardian's eyes where you have that little burning coal sensation, float out and then coalesce together and then begin to enlarge and large and large. And within moments, there is a large burning fire elemental next to all of you, burning blue with flames hovering over you. That is enough. You will behave yourselves.
You talking to us or the blue flame? Is there
He's talking out towards the crowd. None of you have kind of looked around to see who it is.
look around to see who it is? Go, yes, ma'am.
That is the end of her turn. It is now the fire elemental's turn. it is going to hold its action to attack the next hostile creature.
Wow.
It is now
Get ready to
the
attack Moog.
Guardian's turns. You watch Rogar as the Guardian you're fighting, and the one that was fighting Zune, so Velree would see this as well. You watch as some of the damage that you did to it begins to knit itself together as they are regenerating.
Okay.
The creature, the Guardians then begin, it's almost like they take a defensive stance next to Rogar and next to Velree, and they're probably holding their actions to defend themselves. It's now Velree's turn. How would Velree react to this in her rage?
In her rage? I mean, you know, to be fair,
Close.
there's no female in danger currently.
It's true.
So she'd probably be okay with it, you know.
Velree will hold her action as well then. Here's the piece de resistance. Moog, what would you like to do, Moog?
Moog is awed as he watches these flames burst forth and form this fire elemental.
It's somewhere around 10 or 11 feet tall. It's a large.
Yeah, no, it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
Let me see something.
So what are we doing,
I
Moog?
can take him.
What are we doing, Moog?
Oh no.
You do, Moog.
Moog's scared. He's not going to do anything.
Okay. Moog's like, oh shit.
And plus, he doesn't want the other guy to take a swipe at him. So hopefully.
All right. You kind of stay there, Moog, at the ready. Your companion immediately drops his sword. He's just like, and kind of.
Yeah, he was already spooked about being here.
Lolak's just like, he's shaking. There's a giant fire elemental next to him. He's terrified. He could touch him and annihilate him. Just kind of holds his hands up. Tristan Varel, it's your turn.
Who are you that speaks in the ways of the witch?
Oh, do you say that, Tris?
No. I'm trying to think of something to say. As I stop. Like the voice came from behind us or in front of us? Or just all around us?
It kind of echoes out, all around you.
Don't know where it came from.
But you can kind of deduce that it came from the hovel.
Okay. So put my hands up. I believe you were the aggressor first, and we were just defending ourselves, ma'am.
So you turn around?
Yeah.
Trist? You would see a hunched figure at the edge of the hovel. It looks almost like you can see tufts of fur in various places, like blue fur. The figure is stooped. It wears a wrap covering most of its face and shoulders. You can see small twigs and clots of dirt sticking out of the fur. And the woman takes a few steps forward, and she walks with a gnarled staff made from the heart of a blue blossom tree.
Sounds cool though.
As she takes a few steps forward, she kind of looks up and she kind of pulls her cowl back, and you see this is an elderly bugbear. Like ancient looking.
Blue fur?
Blue fur.
Like a blue wig. All right.
She kind of looks out. The Guardians are just protecting this grove. You're trespassing.
Yeah, our apologies. We're just trying to find the forgotten tree.
She looks towards all of you. She's going to make an insight check. I need Trist to give me a persuasion check.
Why couldn't it have been Zune's turn? I'm re-rolling that because that's poor.
Sure.
That's piss poor.
It's
That's even worse.
Oh shit.
she's going to use her insight on this.
Yes, please do. I don't have good history with hags, so my voice is stuttering.
I'll be honest. We tied.
Oh God!
Both four.
I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you guys tied. I always give it to you guys when you tie.
So persuasive.
So she kind of narrows her eyes. You have found Ono, the last tree.
You, ma'am, are the last tree?
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Emberfell.
Holy, come on. What?
I'm sorry. We're running.
Please don't.
Like, that's such a cliffhanger. Anthony's like, and we're
Sorry.
going to end it on a cliffhanger.
Sorry, you gotta leave them wanting. You gotta.
Smoke's great grandmother.
So you can draw a straight line from me to her.
Yeah.
I mean, those trees will fuck us up.
Straight line from you to anyone.
Those are guardian spirits.
Very promiscuous.
Listen, that's why Moog is
family
branching out
tree.
into the world. You know, going on.
It doesn't seem like you branched out very far. It was just like you.
Just kind of fell out.
Your family tree went inward.
That's so mean.
Intermingled.
So
Everyone
mean.
here is a family member.
So mean.
There's several families. Come on, guys.
I've never seen so many cousins in one in one place.
That's my cousin Jim.
It's my cousin Jim Bob.
Have y'all
Sounds
not
there.
actually ever been
That's
to
my
a
uncle.
Southern family reunion? Because that all
Hey, I
it is.
have,
Yeah.
and that's what it's
You
like.
have 15
Wow.
cousins you've
You
never
do.
met.
Never met him. He was like, oh, hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Kayla has a family reunion every 2 years. It's small. It's from a small town, and pretty much the entire town is her family.
Turns out,
That's
yes.
amazing. I love
Yeah.
it. See, there you go. So yeah, we have a real life example. Let's do, let's do favorite moments of the night,
Yeah,
y'all.
let's-
We get in the Southern spirit. Let's go and do it in our Southern accents. Let's
I
start
want
with old
to.
Moog Broad, y'all. Favorite moments.
Dog, now let me tell you about what I had a good old time at night. No, my favorite moment, honestly, was the cliffhanger. Perfect, right after Zoom's question.
Exactly, I loved it.
This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. No, it was good role play tonight. A lot of fun. Just a little adventure. I do not like him Kalima barbecue. Our
Killed
friend
Zoom.
Zoom. Or barbecue Kalima, however you want to do that.
A version
Yeah.
of Zoom.
Yeah. Some multiversal conflict there.
Yeah.
But no, the end is totally awesome.
How about old Rogar? Favorite moments of the night, Rogar?
Now I will say my favorite.
It's so bad.
Personal moment.
It's so bad.
Believe me. It would have to be when a young Tristan Varel decided to hide his murderous crime.
I know.
Presentation. He got back.
Sure did.
My
Done saying it.
Sure did.
I do say I look terrible. I must clean myself.
Out, damn spot, out!
He just cleaned himself.
Had been
Just acted
accosted.
like- I swear.
I swear, it wasn't me.
I look ghastly. I wasn't. Yeah,
Indeed.
it was great.
It's great. It's great indeed. How about old Andrea Zoom?
God. Well.
That was good.
Well,
That's good.
I think Zoom probably had it coming, but whatever happened with Trist. But I think that maybe my favorite moment was the cliffhanger. So thanks for that. I hate doing these fake Southern accents. It makes me want to my brains out.
Indeed.
Oh,
I'm
Like
just-
watching Netflix specials.
I'm just
Having
mimicking
that.
a guy I work with currently. This is how he talks.
Oh, Lord.
So I'm just doing it. And how about old Doobie 209, Tristan Varel?
Your Honor, my client's favorite part of the night was when he accosted a version of his party member, the one Zoom whose last name I forget. But he stumbled in a room in an ungodless scene. Had to deal with it in his way, and that way it was by electrocution, and then the Kalima of the shocking grasp.
It's like the good Lord instructed. You know?
Exactly. Now will that fate fall upon the other members of the party at some point in this campaign? Maybe or maybe not.
Maybe not.
The prosecution rests.
Prosecution rests. Indeed, he does.
I sure do hope so.
Well, not to go all Johnny Depp on you, but maybe we get to get some more banter back and forth on this prosecution, this defense going. But
people pooping on the bed.
It's not a here nor there. Not a here nor there. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight, everybody. If I had a favorite moment though, I'd definitely say I sure did enjoy the forcing of Mr. Varel into that possibly traumatizing act of murdering
damn straight
a man in cold blood, one might say. Well, warm blood in a weird way. It doesn't matter regardless though. And I look forward to murdering the rest of the party at some point. It's going to be a grand old time.
Yes, sir.
And indeed. Praise be. And that's going to be it for tonight's episode of Emberfell Wizards from Stars. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We're looking forward to seeing you in the next one. You have a blessed day.
We're from the South.